Hey there, happy Thursday! Thanks for joining me for a craft night with friends. My name is Alyssa Thomas from Penguin and Fish, where we make cute embroidery kits for beginners. And I'm here every weeknight, Monday through Friday at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. And it's a time that we can relax and craft together. So tonight, I think we're going to be finishing the monkey embroidery. We just have the M's at the bottom to go. So that is the plan. We're going to satin stitch them, but I think we're going to do like really long stitches versus our little short satin stitches. Then we'll be done faster, I think. So we're going to give that a go tonight. All right, let's stitch. Okay, I'm going to scoot you guys on over. All right, so here's where we left off last night. We finished up the whole monkey and started to kind of block out. I have some lines on here where I want to do the satin stitching. So I think we're just going to start doing that. I'm going to move this guy so he's kind of up here out of the way, I think. Ooh, gosh, and I got warm. Let's take the jean shirt off. Okay. Oh, Kelly says, love your nail color. Thanks so much. Did those, I think 2 days ago. I just couldn't deal with it anymore. And I usually do it on weekends, like every other weekend or every 3 weekends. Which is awesome that I can wait that long in between. But this time, I'm not going to be here this weekend. Actually, I'm not going to be here tomorrow, you guys. So I'll be back on Monday. I'm visiting John's parents. So we're driving up on tomorrow. And then coming back later. But yeah, so needed the nails done. I don't think I could last the whole weekend. They were chipping and I didn't want the nails to break. But anyway, so fresh nails. I think I'm going to stitch this satin stitch with 2 stitches. Then we can do that like railroad process where we make it look like we're actually putting like a bunch of single strands next to each other. So I wish I would have cut a longer piece and done the loop method, but we're fine. All right, so let's start off threading our needle here. I think I am going to start with an away knot. And that's like a knot on the end of our thread. So let's do that. All right, and this is going to be a temporary knot. I'm just going to put it on the side here. This is to reserve thread that we'll weave in later. So, all right. So here's the M. I'm going to do really long stitches. I don't usually do satin stitches this long, but I think it'll be kind of fun. We're going to use up a lot of floss though. All right, so now I'm actually going in between my 2 threads, like splitting them, and then going to the other side, and theoretically that should make them lie next to each other a little bit nicer. I don't know how well we did there, but I'm going to keep doing that. So splitting in between. So I hope everyone had a lovely Thursday. I appreciate you being here again tonight. So this first bit I'm going just vertical, but then the next part we're gonna kind of go with the angles of the M. So this is a little bit of what we call toe catchers, where there is kind of a lot of space underneath here. But we did the same look for the inchworm, and I thought it looked kind of nice. I mean, I think these stitches are a little bit longer. Normally, I would have done all these horizontal and just done like a whole ton of them going up this way instead of vertical. But I thought this might go a little faster and might be fun to try. And so far, I think it looks good. I need to scooch this over so I can see your comments a little better. Oh gosh. All right, I can almost, so Facebook, I can see your comments today, but like the ends of them are getting cut off, which is just so stupid, but oh well. We started some Halloween projects. Oh yeah, the stores are starting to put Halloween stuff out. Sheesh. Ooh, you're making candy bags for kids. That's so cute. Guys, I'm going to need a whole nother piece of thread already. Can I even get a whole nother one? I don't think so. This might be it. I'm going to try. But I still think I'm going to need like one more for this. Ugh, yeah, I'm going to have just barely enough to weave in. Alright, well that's a start. Nice little stitches. The long stitches look good. I like it. Alright, so I'm going to weave in the ends here. It's going to be a little goofy. I'm just going to try and kind of catch my last thread, so it's almost going to be like a knot. There we go. Oops, I lost one. Ah, boo. Let me thread just that one. Alright. Snip. And let's get that knot on the front, the away knot. I'm just cutting that away, which releases our extra thread there, and we're going to weave that in as well. One. 2, 3. Alright. By putting my tray on this side, my scissors is totally exactly where I need it to be now. I always had it over on this side, and then Amy's like, just move it to the other side. I'm like, oh my gosh, that is genius, and duh. Don't know why I didn't do that sooner, but yeah, now I can just like grab my scissors right where it needs to be. Alright, so let's get 2 more strands out of our floss here. Zoop. And zoop. Okay, and then the last piece is here ready to go. And actually, the last piece is still kind of twisted, and I want it like less twisted, so I'm going to actually separate the 2 strands, even though I need the 2 strands, but I'm going to, geez, I keep grabbing both. I'm going to separate them and then put them back together, and they should lay flatter next to each other now without them being all twisted. So, alright, that piece is ready for later. I'm sure I'll need it. Didn't get very far with just the one. Okay, weave in the end. Let's see. Yeah, start at the bottom, I think. 1. 2. 3. Okay, I think we'll get our last one down to the top here. Alright, and this is going to be our last one for our first like column there. So next up, I'm going to just do diagonals here, and we're going to cross over, like I'm just going to go, like continue the line wherever it hits. Then we'll go up this way, continue it to wherever it hits, and then get the last row here. So we're going to start at the, like here. So we're going, probably would have been smarter to start at the bottom, but oh well, too late now. Actually, that was pretty easy. Just because I'm going to keep accidentally splitting the thread that came before, starting at the top, but so far so good. Actually, I think I'm going to hold it this way. I like being vertical. I feel like I can better judge if I'm staying parallel to the other lines. So I'm just going to hold it like that. So I'm trying not to pull too hard either, because I don't want to like bunch up the thread. Or pull on the fabric. Alright. Ooh, did I just mess this up? Oh, I did. I just tied like a little knot. I thought I felt like I did something weird. Oh, I got like a full freaking knot in here. That's not going to work for me. Weird. Okay, that was weird. Okay, we're at the top. Ooh, I think my angles are a little funny, like I'm squished in here. Like I feel like it didn't stay horizontal, or like parallel to each other, so let's see if I can correct that now. Like I should have come up faster on this edge a little bit, maybe. I think we're getting there. That's what I thought. Gonna lose my thread. No! Okay. Lost it. I think we need one more here. Alright, there we are, and I'm kind of tempted to just switch thread, but I feel like I can get one more stitch out of here. Let's attempt to go from the top down. So we'll go here and split, and then we'll come right down like so. Alright, we got it going. Hey, Michaela. Alright, one more, I think, actually. Hey, Christy. Alright, there we are. Now it's time to weave in that floss. Oh, it looks like I had a piece of floss from yesterday. I already cut some of this orange. All right. Oh well. I'll have some more for today then, I guess. We'll let that stand by. And this is our last piece here. I'm sure we'll need this. So glad I found that and didn't cut more. All right. I'm just gonna weave in right away. All right. to the top. Split that thread and come on down. Man, I'm not sure we'll actually finish this tonight now that I'm thinking about it. We got that little M to do yet. I think we'll get pretty far. But we got a few other fellers to finish up to, so we're just gonna need like a few days to get caught up on everything, I think. I would love to start to assemble all the quilt blocks too. Coming up here soon. At least start. So I want to get all my little sashing pieces together, so we can make some progress on the quilt. I guess I haven't decided what I want in the corners yet, but I suppose I don't need to know that yet. I can put the row together without the corners right now. Getting ahead of myself. One. And will this be the last one, or do we need one more? I think I'm going to need one more to cover up the bottom bit. Yeah. I kind of like that you can kind of see these crisscrosses happening though when you look really close at it. I think that's kind of fun. You get a little bit of a texture, almost like, you know, a piece of folded paper or something. Ooh, you're embroidering right now too. Nice, Michaela. It's a nice, chill evening thing to do. All right, that's good there, and I think... Should I start at the bottom? I'm actually kind of, yeah, I'm going to start at the bottom. I'm kind of liking starting at the top, but again, I don't want to come up like in the way of those stitches there. Like if I go from the bottom to the top, I can kind of get tucked underneath it a little bit. And I'll go till I run out of thread. Trying to get like in the middle of, there we go. I feel like I'm going a little that way, so let's see if I can correct it on this one. Alright, and I think this will be my last stitch with this thread. There we go. A little bit more on that M. And then we can move on to the little one. I like this orangey or pinky orange color. This is the Euro Peach. I guess it's a peachy color. One of my faves for sure. Alright, now this is that excess thread from yesterday. What do we got here? So this is a little shorter. It's just, it's 3 strands. So I'm going to actually take one out, because I'm only using 2 right now. And maybe this shorter piece is enough for like what we got left here. I hope so, because otherwise I'm going to have to come back with like 1 stitch sort of thing. Starting from the bottom, so we'll weave in right here. I'm going to leave a little excess because it's kind of not much to weave in here, so I can always maybe trim the excess a little bit later. There we go, that's fine. Okay, bottom. Ooh, Gretchen says she's cross-stitching. You guys, I really want to do that soon. Alright. I think one more? This might be the last one. I'm gonna add one more in the middle of the two. I feel like the left side was a little thicker. I'm gonna come up and go right in the middle. There we go. I think that's a little more fleshed out. So he's done. Ooh, Laurie's crocheting. Nice. I am bringing my crochet with me, I think, when I visit John's parents. So hopefully I'll get a little further on my crochet doilies. That's the goal. Alright, we have the tiny little piece left. I suppose I'll keep this piece in my stash still. Why not? Okay, and snip this little guy. Alright, so let's get, again, this is a little longer piece from yesterday, but again, I only need two, so I'm going to take one out. If I can get it off the top. There we go. Zoop. Put that piece to the side, and, oh, but you know what? I think I'm going to do that thing where I pull the piece out and put it back together, then they lay more nicely next to each other, which in satin stitch here is, the way we're doing it is a bit more important. Alright, and I think I might just weave in the ends down here and jump over to this one. I already kind of did a little leap in between this one, so yeah, I'm just going to do that. Normally I'd maybe start fresh, but I don't know, for some reason I'm like, let's just jump over there. Alright, so now here I was going to just do the whole thing vertically, so no changing angles like this. So vertical, and then little baby verticals, and then big verticals again, and then we'll get like the curve of this, and then like a bunch more verticals. So let's start at the bottom, I guess. I don't know, maybe we will get this done. The first M took almost a half hour, and if we can get this guy done in a half hour, then we're getting the whole thing done. Ideal. So again, if you didn't hear earlier, I am not going to be here for tomorrow, so there's no live tomorrow. But I will be back on Monday. Okay. Actually, I feel like I'm cruising now. I'm in the calm. I'm in the like stitch zone. It kicked in. Sylvie says, "Wow, you're up to the M." Yes, I was actually surprised last night at how quick it was to finish all the outlines. I thought that was gonna kind of bleed over to today a little bit, but nope, we got her done. And we are doing a satin stitch that's a little faster. We're doing like full verticals versus like in the original, I did like horizontal ones, you know, for all of it. So that took a lot longer. I think I need one more tucked in here. Maybe I didn't need it, but it's there now. All right, so now I'm going to just follow. I'm still going to keep vertical, but I'm going to follow the curve for the start and stop points here. I'm following. I already drew in yesterday my vertical lines, so I'm eyeballing that so I can theoretically stay vertical so I don't like veer. So I'll do my best at that. You guys, I'm so less sneezy than yesterday. I don't think I sneezed at all today, maybe like once. So that I did take a Zyrtec last night, and I don't know, that's really working for me. But yeah, I still think it's because we got that rain and wind, and it just shushed all the allergens around. But man, I haven't had to do that before. But I can't be sneezing constantly, and that ain't working. Alright, this is looking kind of cute. We're getting there. Alright, so I think maybe 2 more stitches here. And then I might just start a fresh thread and then go like top to bottom versus bottom to top. Then I can weave in the ends here. Actually, I'm going to get 2 more in here, I think. One. Actually, I think that's good. All right, I'm going to weave in the end. Actually, I do have, I'm going to weave in the end. Actually, I do probably have enough for 1 more big long stitch. Okay, I'm going way down here. We'll start the next row. All the way to the top. There we go. Now we're going to weave it. It's kind of fun, which is like 1 stitch there. Can you wash these after embroidering? Definitely. Yes. Yes, Robin. Actually, I just washed, I don't have it near me, but I just washed an apron that I had a bunch of stitches on, and they were like basically all satin stitches, and they turned out fine. So now for this particular one, I am kind of doing some rather large satin stitches, but they should look good still, as long as it doesn't get caught on anything. That's why, I kind of call them toe catchers when you can potentially get something stuck there. But like, theoretically, if all you're washing is the quilt, then there's not really anything that can get stuck on it, so it should be fine. It'll like get a little fluffier and might not be as like perfect, but it'll be fine. It's not going to just like come apart. All right, so these are my 2 pieces that I have left. I am going to have to cut some more, but these are not the same length, so I'm going to trim them so they're the same. There we are. And I think we'll definitely have to start fresh. Or start with a fresh piece of floss. And save the scraps. All right, let's weave in the top. Actually, I think starting from the bottom, I'm going to keep going that way. That worked fine. We'll just jump down. Oh, Gretchen says that she washes her tea towels all the time and they look fine. I actually can't read the last word that you said there, but I'm assuming you're saying they look fine. This Facebook is being so weird. Oh, they look good. Okay. It's just cropping things really bizarrely. All right, there we go. Thanks, Alyssa. All right, 1, 2, 3. And now we can jump back down to the bottom. Actually, when we're done here, I will grab my apron. I just washed it yesterday, and it had been sitting around. So this is the apron with all of the herb embroideries on. I think we're gonna re-release those at some point here. But anyway, I had drawn like my initials with pencil, and I washed it, and the pencil lines came out perfectly. So like you can't see them anymore. It's like they came out in the wash perfectly how I wanted it. So I'll share that because that just went through the wash. Oh, fun! Alicia, or is it Alicia? Let me know. You're the reason I started tatting, and now I'm thinking about trying this. Ugh, for fun! If you do want to try this, we do have beginner kits with everything in that you need, and they're pre-printed, most of them. Not the ones in the clearance section, but all the other ones are pre-printed, and that makes it easy. But yeah, I'm actually I've been practicing my tatting a little bit more, and I'm gonna do a video tonight on it yet, I think, if I'm not too tired after this. But I'm practicing like holding my thread a little bit more in a traditional manner. Which was really uncomfortable for me when I started a little while back, and so I'm like, I'm gonna just practice. So I think I got it now. So I was just gonna kind of show what I'm working on and show the difference between the two ways to hold the thread, I guess. But I find that so relaxing now. The tatting. Oh, you found needle tatting was easier than the shuttles. I have not tried that yet, Alicia. So I'm that's kind of on my list yet to try the needle tatting. In my head, I'm still kind of like excited about the shuttles. So there's a few more like things I need to learn. So I don't have to keep like YouTubing them. I need them like a little bit more ingrained. And then I think I'll be more excited to do the needle way. But yeah, that's on my list to figure that out. I've seen pictures, but I haven't quite worked it out in my brain yet, so I need to give that a try. All right, I'm starting the little top bits. This is really pretty. This letter M, like it is just like they all just meld together. There's no like starting and stopping like the big M. It's just all like verticals. I think it's really kind of pretty, really like nice and matte. So in the needle tatting, you don't have to do the like flipping the knot thing. That's interesting. Yeah, that's definitely the tricky bit with the shuttle tatting. All right, I'm going to weave in this end, and we're going to have to get some fresh floss here. But hey, we're actually going to get this done way earlier, so I'll definitely go grab that apron so I can show you an embroidery that has very recently been washed, and it's an apron, so there's like buckles and stuff flying all over the place, so I'm sure it got a little beat up in the wash and looks totally fine yet. All right, let's pull some more thread here. So I'm not going to worry about, that I'm wasting thread because we will use this later, I'm sure, in this project. But look, it looks so skimpy now. We had a lot on this spool a few days ago. Okay, just 2 strands though. 1, 2, and we may need more, but maybe not. There we go. So we'll weave in the top. Yep, so next week we will be stitching the newt, which is our letter N. And this is like literally what I think my favorite one. I barely ever stitch this one, but like I don't know, he just seems like the happiest of the bunch. He is ready for a stroll to the pond. All right, let's... Oh, so nope, just put your double stitches on the needle and close the ring. Huh. So how do you do a ring? Do you have like a loose thread? So is it just, I mean, I suppose you just kind of, I don't know. I gotta wrap my brain around that yet. Sorry, I'm just half starting sentences. I'm just trying to picture the difference between a ring and a chain. Doing the needle tatting versus shuttle tatting. I think, like, my brain's just about there. I think I just need to see it. I feel like when I'm in deep thinking like that, I stop where I am and I'm just like turned into a little statue because my brain's trying to figure something out, and I think it makes Jenna laugh. Every once in a while, I'll just be like full stop mode. It's because I'm trying to work through a little something in my head. It's like, oh, she's thinking. I feel like that happened there a little bit. I love this orange. Oh, watching videos was helpful. Yeah, I mean, I would definitely need to watch some sort of video to do the needle tatting. Ooh, you've been making earrings and sold your first 3 pairs? Dang, that's awesome. Will you, if you share them on TikTok and stuff, will you at me, to one of, like, in one of the comments or whatever, like, just comment at Penguin and Fish? I'd love to see. That's exciting. I've been thinking about wanting to actually like, do some jewelry or try and draw my own design or something. I've been just doing like, random things here and there. Like my mom got into tatting now too, which is awesome. And she was making these bookmarks, and so when I visited last, I started one, and they were just so relaxing, but like, I only need so many of those, but I'm just doing them because they're so relaxing to do, but it'd be fun to, do jewelry, or like, I'd love to see if I can like just draw out some circles and see if I can figure out how to do it as a pattern. I don't know if I'm there yet, but I'm excited to play around with it more. Definitely has not cooled off yet, the excitement for tatting, so that's nice. And I do want to make it through I'm working through that book of snowflakes, and I want to do more of those. But I think I like doing these like longer shapes more than I like going in a circle for the snowflakes. But I don't know. I haven't done any of it to know for sure yet, I guess. Right now I'm practicing with how I'm holding the shuttle, and I think that's going well, and I just need to finish the bookmark that I'm on now, and I don't know, we'll see what's next. Ooh, that was kind of a little high, but I think we're fine. Oh God, I'm going to be picky. I'm going to take that one out. It's too even with the next one. I just need a hair lower. Hey, but I'm not going to have to get more thread, I don't think. I think this is going to get the rest of the way there with just enough. Thanks, Lydia! Yeah, I'm really liking how this satin stitch turned out. I like these long stitches versus the short little ones, I think. I'm going to try and stuff one more in here. And then we will be out of thread, and that is enough. There we go. So fun. All right, let's weave in the end, and we may have just like an early night here. I'm not totally prepped to put this together yet, and since we have some other ones that are unfinished, maybe we'll just do all that at once. So I think we might just end it a little early tonight, but let me grab that apron just so I can show you that. So an embroidery that's just very recently gone through the wash, but I think this looks so cute. All right, I'll be back in 10 seconds. Okay, so here is, there we go. This was just washed. So the apron itself got like nice and like a lot softer. So here is, here I had a bunch of pencil lines because I just drew out, this is supposed to be AT. I just drew that out and I had like pencil lines all over it. But I did put that through the wash and it came out like super easy. So here's an example of satin stitch. So all this got washed, and I mean it feels softer as if like cotton that's been washed. Here's some. These are pretty long. These are very long satin stitches. Maybe just a hair shorter than the letter M's. So they look really decent yet. This one too has a lot of like longer satin stitches. So I'm happy with how it turned out. I don't think, nothing got snagged at all. And yeah, it just looks maybe a hair softer than originally, but I think that might be more of the fabric. But yeah, so freshly washed embroidery totally looks fine. Let's check out the back just to see if any threads came out. I haven't looked at this at all yet, but nah, everything is tucked in there great. So this is from weaving in the ends, like how I normally do, no knots. Everything looks totally perfect. Yeah, nothing out at all. Really good. All right, you guys, I think we will call it an early night there. So here's just the apron again. All these small little guys on there. I think this is still like a favorite project for sure. And our monkey, all done. So we need to finish the lion yet and the giraffe, but I think we'll still just kind of, I don't know if I really want to work on those tonight anymore. I think I'll just call it a night, and I'll shoot some more videos that I'll post tomorrow and over the weekend. Maybe I can take some videos of the chickens and stuff and share it to you with you when I'm done, or when I'm over at John's parents' house, and we'll give John's mom that little chicken embroidery that we did. So awesome, you guys. Thank you again. Let's see, there's a question. Do I have any pot holders? Oh, for sale. I don't. Any pot holders for sale? No, but that'd be a fun thing to have in the shop too. We should do, that'd be a good project, like a little, a quick and easy, that'd be like a good quilt scrap project, make pot holders. I'll have to see what we got for that. But awesome. So I really like how this turned out. So thanks again, and I will see you guys on Monday at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. Have a lovely Friday and weekend. I'll see you next week. Good night.